Good afternoon and welcome once again to the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. It is the 21st of November. Thanksgiving cometh early this year, as all of you well know, which will be tomorrow. But before I get to that, the weather, looking forward, a high today is going to be 47 with a low of 24. Going into tomorrow, Thanksgiving is going to be chilly. It's going to be a high of 39 and a low of 25. But it's going to be sunny. Full-on sun tomorrow is what they're projecting. Into Friday, mostly sunny, a high of 50 with a low of 38. Saturday, we're looking at AM rain with a high of 51 and a low of 38. And then going into Sunday, it's AM clouds with PM sun, a high of 56 and a low of 38. And then back to Monday, light rain in the AM, a high of 42 and a low of 32. So anyway, that's the weather forecast for the next few days anyway. Engineering and Public Works, some of the updates on the projects going around the city, most notably East State Street. As a lot of you, I'm sure, have been tracking that and had expected the orange barrels to be gone by now. Unfortunately, there's still work to be done. Planned milling and paving of East State Street from Home Street to Strathmore has been delayed. And we apologize for that. That is going to be a early spring of 2019 project. A lot of that delay was due to issues surrounding the general contractor. Ohio Department of Transportation specifications for paving require that the temperature be a minimum of 50 degrees and to ensure that there's a high quality to the asphalt being put down with the several courses that get put down, that with the weather that we've had lately, that's likely to not be the case, to getting that completed. So it will be in the spring. The city will continue to work with the contractor to schedule grading and patchwork along the East State Street corridor, again, between Home and Strathmore. And they will also be expected to complete the ramp and signalization work this week, or this year, rather. They are working on that so that we'll be able to draw the barrels back. And during this whole time, and once the signalization is done, rather, all lanes of East State Street will be open to all of traffic. So that is good to hear. Yet again, the milling and repaving from Strathmore to Home Street has been, to Home Street has been delayed. Let's see, pothole filling as well as hot mix being put down, in particular throughout this week. Over the water break holes. This is on Clearview, Bayard, and 3 Townsend/Dalton Avenue. Some work there. Potholes on the Stimson Bridge, State and Sunnyside, Hooper Bridge, 30 Curran, parking lot by the steps. And then there's a berm repair that's taking place at 180 Columbus Road. So that's work that has gone on this week and we'll be wrapping up. Tree trimming. This is something that I spoke about Monday night to City Council. So the tree trimming cutting notice from AEP, working with Asplin Tree Expert Company. They're going to start marking trees in December and going out and doing some tree trimming to go real quickly through that list of streets where Asplin is going to go along, and they are going to hang notification tags, door hangers on people's doors. But we're looking at Curran Street, Schaefer Street, 2nd Street, 1st Street, West Carpenter, West State Street, West Washington Street, East State Street, West Stimson Avenue, Cornwell Street, Elliott, Stewart, North McKinley Avenue, South Shannon, Cable Lane, Briarwood, Madison, Columbia, Roosevelt, Franklin Avenue, Forest Street, Grosvenor Street, Kern Street, Grant Avenue, Pine Place, Fairview Avenue, North Congress. Again, that was the notice that we received from AEP and Asplund, and there you see Ryan Schwartz's office put up what you can anticipate being hung on your door some point in the near future. Moving on, with the Thanksgiving holiday upon us, the City of Athens Administrative Building, our offices will be closed 11/22 and 11/23. So tomorrow and Friday for the Thanksgiving holiday. We will reopen again on Saturday. I take that back. Let me jump to this. The Athens Community Center will be closed that same time and will reopen Saturday, November 24th. And the City Building obviously will be opened again on Monday. Refuge and recycling delay. On Thursday, there will be a one-day refuge delay on Thursday. The Thursday route will be picked up on Friday. So if your refuge is typically set out tomorrow, you can wait an extra day and put it out on Friday for the Friday collection. Athens City Council will not be meeting Monday evening, the 26th of November. There wasn't any new business to come before committees, and so, like I said, that won't be happening. The next council meeting will resume on December 3rd at 7 o'clock. As I mentioned, Athens Community Center, it closes tonight at 6 p.m. and will be closed all day Thursday and Friday, and it will reopen again, normal business hours, on Saturday. We have a number of things for Arts West and all things arts in the city. The Athens Municipal Arts Commission is still seeking submission, or will continue to seek submissions for the primary clarifier mural art panels down at the wastewater treatment plant. I've mentioned this before. There's $3,000 that goes along with this RFP for a successful candidate. $2,250 will go for a stipend, and the remaining $750 will be for material costs. There's still time to get your proposal in. Must be delivered no later than 4 p.m. Friday, November 30th. And it can go to Arts West at 132 West State Street. So if you are a muralist, make sure you get your design in with your proposal and all proper paperwork to Arts West. A couple other things related to Arts West. There will be the Southeast Ohio Musical Lending Library Kids Jam Session. That's going to be Tuesday, November 27th. And December 4th from 5 to 7 p.m. Free music, fun for kids. Bring your kids to the Musical Lending Library. Adult supervision is required for the children to participate. So come check that out. Also, the Southeast Ohio Musical Lending Library Musical Petting Zoo. This will be at the Chansey Library from 4 to 6 p.m. I don't see a date on that, and so that may be also on the 27th, but we will make sure we get that up on the city's website with the actual date for the petting zoo, musical petting zoo. The last thing is the Kids Watch and Wee Wigglers holiday schedule. November 22nd, as I've already mentioned, Community Center will be closed. The 23rd closed. December 24th through the 1st, it will be closed. Wee Wigglers will be closed, or will not be taking place November 23rd, November 24th. As well as December 26th is what I'm tracking. So keep that in mind with Wee Wigglers and Child Watch. Leaf pickup in the city still going on. We are currently looking at Area 1, which is the west side of the city. Ryan has put up for us the maps, and for those of you who can't see, November 26th through the 30th is Area 1 for the third round. December 3rd through December 7th would be Area 2 for its third round, and Area 3, December 10th through December 14th, which Area 3 is pretty much the south side of the city. Area 2 is central and west side of the city, and Area 1 is the east neighborhoods and the north neighborhoods. So keep that in mind. And then there's a final sweep that'll be December 17th through the 21st here in the city of Athens. Heard a lot of people really appreciating the leaf pickup, and I've seen a lot of people rake their leaves out to the curb, so that's great to see that happening. A couple last items to share with you, and just a reminder, I know we push this out often, and it's always a good thing to keep this on people's minds, but download the City Source app. Easy to do. Go to the city's webpage, and it will instruct you, but you can also search Athens City Source on Google Play or at the App Store, and it'll pop up. But this is great. This app allows you the ability as a citizen to have quicker access on things like graffiti and vandalism. Use the app to send a picture of the affected area. You can also be reporting garbage or trash or litter, providing detailed location and the nature of the complaint. Ice and snow removal, using the app to show the location on public sidewalks, tree issues, as well as just general reporting. We've actually had renters report out things to us that they've identified in their rental units, and it goes to code, and code will respond, typically will respond right away, and we'll try to get on that within 24 hours to address and correct. So check it out. I believe that it's a great app. I think there's a lot of people who we know use this often, and clearly it's easy to use, and it's an effective tool to reach out to the code enforcement office, police, even fire. If your rental unit, you look at something and something doesn't look right with your smoke detector, you can make sure that either code or the fire department is made aware. The other thing is Nixle. Nixle is the Athens Emergency Messaging System. We encourage people to check that out as well. You can sign up for Nixle here at https://Nixle, that's Nixle. Sorry, let me restate that. //local.nixle.com/accounts, plural, /login/. So again, that would be local.nixle.com/accounts/login/, and you should be able to get in and get into the Nixle system. I'm on Nixle. It's what I receive a lot of early warnings on the potential for high water events, for icy or snowing conditions in the city. It's great, and I think that others should check it out as well, receiving up-to-date information on your neighborhood. The last thing, last week or a week or so ago, was an event that took place here. It was a litter summit here in Athens, put on by the Keep America Beautiful / Keep Ohio Beautiful / Keep Southeast Ohio Beautiful. And a lot of topics that came up, by and large, litter and litter behavior. We had a guest speaker who is a professor who does research in this area when it comes to the behaviors behind littering, the psychosocial behaviors behind littering. or influences thereof. But another thing that came up was cigarette butt litter, something that I have been trying to keep people informed about, that we have cigarette butt bins up and down Court Street and on some of the lateral streets coming into Court Street. We certainly encourage people to use those cigarette butt bins. 2 years ago, we had collected 60 plus pounds of cigarette butt litter. A year ago, we had collected 70 plus pounds of cigarette butt litter. This year, we collected 190 pounds of cigarette butt litter being placed in these receptacles. Yet, I still walk them down Court Street and see people having flicked their cigarette butts either off the curb into the gutter, which is not a good thing because they are not biodegradable. They do go down into the storm drain system, and they are a river pollutant, as well as butts that are just flicked onto the sidewalks. That too is litter. They don't biodegrade. Like I said, these are made out of cellulose acetate. They don't break down. They are recyclable though. So they're a good thing to put into these bins. Please take advantage of those bins. And we are likely to apply through another Keep America Beautiful opportunity out there to get more bins, cigarette butt bins, that we would like to deploy in the uptown area and elsewhere to try to continually mitigate the cigarette butt litter that we do see throughout the city. The last couple items, just things I want to bring up is, please be safe this holiday season, in particular over the next day or two. If you're someone who's into frying your turkeys, deep frying them, please make sure they're thawed out. Do not throw a frozen turkey into your deep fryer. Never a good idea. Disaster waiting to happen, so be careful with that. And if you're traveling, please drive safely. I just came back from Columbus earlier today, and there are a large number of State Highway Patrol out there monitoring traffic flow. But again, be safe. Be safe if you're traveling. Never drink and drive. And from my family to each and every one of you, I want to wish you the best of and happiest of Thanksgivings this year. And please have a safe and enjoyable weekend, long weekend at that for some of you. And look forward to having you tune in next time for the next installment of the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. Take care.